Take a seat. You paid for it. The fence is falling down! The fence is falling down!
So I hired my first assistant. I said, fax this. And they came back. I said, fax it again. If that makes sense, say aye.
Aye. For the love of Mary.
Enough about me. What do you think about me?
Take your seat, take your seat. You paid for it.
It's like nitro and glycerin in the same body.
Romance without finance leads to an ambulance.
If that makes sense, say aye. Aye. Get off the cross, Brian. We need the wood.
For the love of freaking Mary. Wherever you go, there you are.
I am so into chocolate and beer.
Bye-bye now.
And Brian, can you explain to me why we're buying a washing machine?
Get up off your arse and do something.
Do we have any visitors with us here today?
Brian, get off the wood, we need the cross. Brian, get off the cross, we need the wood.
You're black!
Take 3. I came to America with $92 in my pocket. I had the $100, but I had to buy a Guinness, so I came to America with $92 in my pocket. Make your trip work for you. Take 5. Sure. Brian, make your trip work for you.
Come on, buddy. You think I wore this free t-shirt for... No, she's doing it.
Take 2.
Come on, buddy. You think I wore this shirt for a free piece of chicken?
Take 6. There was never a cold seat in our house growing up.
Okay, look up here.
Okay, Brian, get off of the cross. I need the wood.
So I brought my mother over from Ireland. She come over to see the house and she sees 11 rooms, 11 bathrooms, and she says, "Oh my God, Brian, that's a lot of toilet paper."
Take 50. There were bags from the Civil War, the Revolutionary War. There were bags shoved in every which way around the refrigerator. But when that house burned down and we built that new one, there was no space between the refrigerator.
It's hard by the yard, but a cinch by the inch.
Take 51. So I said to him, "You like this house?" He said, "Yeah, I kind of do." I said, "Want to write an offer?" "Yeah, I think I do." "Well, is there anything you'd like to ask for?" "No." "But hey, could we ask for the dog?" And I got him a dog.
Thank you for this, Brian. The days are long, but the years are short. Take a seat. You paid for it.
Yeah. Top of the morning to you.
I can't afford the house.
Did I ask you? What else? What else? What else?
To those that have been given much, much is expected.
They're freaking out! They're just freaking out! Oh, freaking out!
Take 2.
So how's that working out for you?
So Brian, my mother used to always say, everywhere you go, there you are.
Are you done?
Take 4.
Brian, it doesn't matter what the note says, since it looks like my handwriting looks like a spider dipped its butt in ink and crawled across the page. I can't say it. Okay. Do another one.
Take 5.
Brian, it doesn't matter what the note says, since my handwriting looks like a spider dipped its butt in ink and crawled across the page.
Take 2.
People, it's 3 friggin' things. Is anybody awake out there? Calls, notes, Popeyes. Yeesh.
Hello? Hello? Freaking realtor. Thanks, Brian. Enough of those English jokes, okay?
Bitter beer face. If that makes sense, say aye. Aye. Aye.
76.
Take 62. I brought you into this world, I can take you out of this world, and I can make another one just like you.
I don't do seminars much, but when I do, it's mastermind.
Take 2. What about a house? What about a house? What about a house? What about a house? Take 70.
72.
And I looked at his card, and it said $1 Million Club. And I thought, by golly, I know a millionaire.
So Mr. Joe Nego invents something called the Mayor Campaign. And it goes a little something like this. He says, if you were thinking of buying or selling a home, or if you had a friend or family member who was, do you have a realtor you'd refer them to? Now, of course, he says no. You say, oh, great. Well, I sell real estate here locally. And would you have a problem if I kept in touch with you by means of a monthly postcard or a mail? He says, oh, no, I don't. So, well, what's the best place to send it to? You take that down. And oh, by the way, you say, and if I had to get in touch with you, what's the best number to reach you at if something comes up? So he gives you your phone number. And oh, by the way, if you keep saying, oh, by the way, everybody does what you say.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now.
I do it myself. Say, okay. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Brian!
If you would just do the calls, notes, and Popeyes, I could move on to something else.
So I'm sitting in the back of the church and the Reverend says, do we have any visitors in the house? One snowflake in the back.
Romance without finance leads to that ambulance.
You know, boy, the other day I wrestled someone who looked just like you.
Take 3. I'm a rabbit. 1 plus 1 equals 11.
My father was a house painter, my grandfather was a house painter. On vacations, we painted houses, and at the end of the day, they said, can you put your name to that?
Take 73.
So you get the blue box every month. You gotta open it up. Once you open it up, you take out the glossies. And underneath in this special compartment are 50 note cards, people. 50 note cards, but for some reason every month, you seem to have note cards left over. We only ask you to write 2, but for some reason every month there are 50 note cards left over.
You get in California and you have Safeway. You get to New England and it's Stop and Shop.
So my clients are to the point where they finish the sentence. They see me, they go, Brian, oh, by the way, you know, when I die, they're lowering me into the ground. I'm going to be sticking my leg out going, wait, oh, by the way.
Okay, what were the 3 main points? Was anybody here this morning? Joe's just introduced me to something I didn't really know that I liked. But I really do enjoy a bottle of Syrah, in case anybody's listening.
My dog is going to eat your fur ball.
What's in it for me?
Never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Billy Ray, we need a mic down here in the first row.
Take 4. Anyone seen Kevin? Kevin? He's probably outside smoking a joint.
We just lost $2 million. That wasn't bad. It was just all that we had.
You know, there's always going to be someone with a bigger jet.
So I'm sitting there talking to a guy, and AJ comes walking up to me, a piece of cake in each hand, looks up and says, "It's a good life, Dad."
Half of America wants to look like her, and she doesn't look like her.
Joe, I put 6 deals into escrow today.
Did you generate a lead?
I put 6 deals into escrow today.
It didn't work.
I'll never miss another anniversary again.
And my dad says to me, can you put your name to it, Brian?
That's okay, Dad. The house burned down, but we can sleep on the jet.
All right, people, up here. Lock in with me. Lock in with me. Are you tracking? Are you tracking with me? If you hear me, say aye. If you hear me, say aye.
Go on, you boy. Go on, you boy, Buffini. Go on, you continue.
For the love of freaking Mary!
Do you know what you really want? Bye-bye now.
May the road rise up to meet you. And may the wind always be at your back.
And may the sun shine warm upon your face.
And may the rain fall softly on your feet.
And until we meet again,
May God hold you in the palm of his hand.